Hello everyone, before the video starts, I'd just like to give a little warning. Unfortunately, Jack was house sitting and he was in need to hotspot his phone, therefore his video quality isn't great. He did actually cut out a few times throughout the video, so apologies in advance. This wasn't the smoothest episode, but we hope that you can still enjoy it. Appreciate it.
Welcome back to the third episode of the 3DMPs podcast. We're here to talk hoops because we can't play and we'll never play. But today, I'm your host, Jack. We got Mr. Business Class himself, Mr. Bronson.
I'm actually in my private jet heading over to Philly right now.
Okay, Mr. PJ himself.
As you can see, I got the passport ready.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Looks the part. We got Lachy. And we got our honorary short king, as always. We got Corey. How we doing, boys? Big day today.
Not too good.
I got a long flight. Got a long flight ahead of me, but it's all going to be worth it when I touch down and see my glorious king.
Speaking of your glorious king, today we are going to talk about LeBron. He fits the topic. We're going to talk about all the free agency decisions for each team. We'll quickly go over that. We're going to build our perfect NBA player. Locky's going to show us what that means. And we're going to do a quiz between Lochy and Corey. They're going to go head to head. But as you know, we start every video, every podcast with the quote of the day. Who's up first, boys?
I got to look mine up. One second.
Okay, I will go first.
I went first on the first episode.
Okay, I'll start off the quote of the day. My quote is, man, their butts got tight. They puckered up. Some of us are built for the moment, and some aren't. There's my quote of the day.
See, the thing is, I've never heard that quote because if I would have heard it before, I would know exactly who said it. So I have no idea.
Corey?
I can't believe I just heard that come out of you.
I'm just gonna guess. I'm just gonna guess Anthony Edwards.
No.
Okay.
No, it's not Anthony Edwards.
Jalen Green?
No. I'll give you a hint. This quote happened in the past few weeks.
Can you say it again?
Charles Barkley?
This quote happened in the past few weeks.
No, can you say the quote again?
Man, their butts got tight. They puckered up. Some of us are built for the moment, and some aren't.
Actually.
I'll give you another hint. It happened at Summer League.
So it was a Summer League player that said it?
It was a Summer League player that said it.
Okay. Was it Yaxel?
It was Yaxel Lindenberg. Golden State
Warriors.
Draft pick. He also had another quote, which I debated on saying, where he was on a live stream with... I don't think I need to say it. I could say it. Let's just not say it.
Well, shout out to Yaxel because he won Summer League MVP.
Just know there was another quote that I could have picked where he asked a certain someone if they had a certain something that would resemble something like this. But anyway, moving on.
Was it Grady?
It started with CH and it ended with Ode.
Interesting.
That's what he said on a live stream in college.
All right. No, because I obviously knew he won Summer League MVP, so I thought it must have been him. Makes sense. Do you want me to go now, Corey, or you?
I'll get mine over and done with because I looked up quotes and fucking perfect one came up for this situation that we're going to get into today. You're going to get it within a second, but it is good for a quote of the day to have one that's very obvious, but it's a fucking banger. And all I have to say is, we talking about practice?
Allen Iverson. I knew it.
It is a top 10 quote ever. So we'll get that out of the road. We've got so many quotes of the days.
Yeah. Like, I respect that. I can't fathom how you had to Google that to find it out.
No. I Googled quotes of the day and remembered that beautiful quote. So
okay. for mine is a bit different. It wasn't said by an NBA player, it was said about an NBA player.
Mm-hmm.
So this was said by a fan. They tweeted it about an NBA player.
Okay.
How the fuck are we meant to know?
We're guessing who
You're guessing
Yeah,
who
yeah, yeah.
it's said about.
I understand that. It's just
you're bending the rules a
So-
little, but I'll allow it.
yeah. All right,
Mate, just
all right,
let
mate.
it happen. Imagine your boss giving you a pay rise and corporate starts investigating because they know you were asked at your job recently.
Well, I have a guess, but I'm going to let Corey guess.
Paul George.
No.
Is it about someone that signed this offseason?
Yes, it is.
I know exactly who it is.
It's a tweet
Corey.
about an NBA player who signed.
Do it again.
It was $64 million?
Yes, it was for 4 years, 64. Which we have written in our notes. If Corey would have read it, he would know exactly what NBA player this is.
Hey, Corey.
My bad.
If Gary had a tent and he found an R, huh?
If what? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
If Gary had a Trent and he found an R,
You just
Yeah. I know he said it. Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
so he signed for 4 years, 64. It fit because talking about
That's
signing.
insane.
Someone tweeted that. Imagine your boss giving you a pay rise and corporate starts investigating because they know you were asked at your job recently.
How many likes did that get?
I don't know. I just seen it. I seen it on Instagram.
Oh,
Crazy.
Well, those are our quotes of the day. Corey might come prepared to one of these episodes. We'll see.
Hey, man, I came prepared with one thing, and that is this
That is the hot ship that will be
So,
the
That's the most
after
important.
our quiz.
I'm a bit nervous, so
Yeah,
I'm trying to get through the episode first. And
Well, let's get through the episode. Let's start. We're talking about every free agency signing. Obviously, went through the trades last week. But obviously, this morning, there was a big one that I think should just be its own topic.
Technically yesterday morning for them, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me just read a statement. Obviously, LeBron James signed to the 76ers 2 years, $8 million with a player option on the second year. But I will read you out LeBron's statement that he made earlier today or yesterday, however you want to take it. I thought I was done when the season ended. I wasn't ready to announce it, and I knew I needed some time to really decide, but I'm pretty sure I played my last game. This is my last decision. I'm not going for money. I'm not going for family. What I'm really playing for at this point, I still want to sacrifice. I still want to work. I still want to grind. I still want to compete, to win, and to have a chance at the feeling of winning another championship. I believe I can help make the Philadelphia 76ers a championship team, and I'm so excited to energize a new fan base and start this incredible journey one last time. Thank you, LA, Miami. I'll forever love, and Northeast Ohio will always be home.
Wow.
So, I am going to hand it off to Mr. Bronsexual.
Can I just say, I'd like to highlight a part that he said in that statement. This will be my last decision. That just brings tears to my eyes. Knowing that the end is near, it's heartbreaking to me.
He's been in the
end
league
is near.
But
live.
There is still the present to go. So let's talk about.
Let's focus on the present.
Yeah.
Which is LeBron's presence. It is a gift. And the city of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, should embrace that gift with open arms. As I'm heading there now,
and open something else.
I'm excited. I will open anything for LeBron.
Okay.
Anything.
Well, enough about enough slurping. Let's get to the basketball talk.
Moving on to the basketball talk. Obviously, this decision took a while for him to make. He was considering retiring, and it's crazy to think that a guy who played the way he did last year in the playoffs was considering retiring. Ridiculous. I'm glad he's still playing, obviously, and as I said in the first episode, I wanted him to join Philly. I'm glad he's in Philly because I think that's best case for him. We broke down how it would fit with LeBron already. I'm not going to get into too much detail of that, but I just want to say, I saw a thing about how people hating on LeBron for ring chasing because he wants championships. I think the difference between this and ring chasing, there's been a lot of veterans in NBA history who have gone to contenders to try to ring chase and have been guys on the end of the bench. LeBron joining the Sixers need him to win. So I don't even call this ring chasing. I think this is just him filling a hole that they need filled, pause, to help bring the city of Philadelphia the championship. I love the fit. I love the decision. I'm glad he focused on championships. He emphasized championship. He doesn't care about the city. He doesn't care about where he's playing or outside of basketball. He just wants to win. And I think that's the right mindset when you're trying to end a career like his. You know, he's already accomplished everything. He's already solidified himself as if you don't have him number one, he's number two all time. No debate. So
No masturbate.
So yeah, I like the decision. I mean, we already broke down the fit and everything like that, but I'm a happy guy. I'm a happy guy.
What about you, Corey? You called me up earlier today. You were excited. You
I
were
was.
buzzing.
I
You even got
think.
the jersey on now.
I think it's one of the fucking best signings, in the whole signings and all that good stuff. Yeah, I think it's the best thing for him. He's going to go into a already championship team and just add more. I mean, they were lacking a like a proper playmaker other than Maxi, but now that they've got LeBron, that team's insane. Like from just everything about that team is good. I don't see them losing if they are healthy. Just put it out there. I cannot see a team doing anything about it. I think that the 76ers have cooked heavily. I think they've just fucking, from a team that we thought were going to do absolutely nothing to what they've actually done is 10 out of 10. Like, you can't say anything else about it. But yeah, LeBron to the Sixers, no one even in America could even understand. It was an insane thing to see on Shams, because that's the only way you know it's real is if you see it on Shams' Instagram. So yeah, it was great. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So
and
good.
they also, I'll go through their other signings just real quick. They signed Dean Wade, $39 million over 4 years. Anthony Simons, $12 million over 2. They signed Huck Porty to a $3 million 1 year deal, and Caleb Love to a 2-way. I think they got a lot of nice pieces. I think it's funny how dominoes fall in the NBA because, Sixers, like Corey said, were a team that weren't really going to do anything this offseason. Jaylen Brown becomes available. You never think the Celtics would make a deal with the Sixers. The Sixers get Jaylen Brown, get off Paul George's contract. LeBron would have never considered the Sixers before this, and now that's his destination. It's funny how quickly everything changes. I think it automatically makes them a top 4 contender. I think it puts them right up with the Spurs, Thunder, and Knicks. You got to give the Knicks credit after what they did last year. But I'm really excited for this Sixers team. I think even without Joel Embiid, they can make the conference finals. I think with him, they are a definite championship contender. And he doesn't have to play the whole game. They have to stagger him and LeBron. I would love for them to get a bit more depth at the big man position, just in case Embiid misses minutes. I don't want LeBron having to play center. But I think that's a minimum issue anyway. He's going to add all the ball handling, all the passing that they need. He's going to control the offense. It's going to be a match made in heaven. He's going to play like he did 2001 Lakers with a bit less of a load on his back. And I think, like we said, Lockie's a bit upset about that one.
Pause. Load on his back?
Yeah. He's old. He can't be taking them big lows no more. we gotta slow it down.
You know, we talked about it in the first episode, about LeBron just being that conductor with or without the ball, just being that I guess guidance for this, this team who has, a few young pieces in Maxi and Edgecombe. We talked about how Edgecombe might have to take a back seat a little bit and lock in defensively. I'm keen to hopefully see that. I think they're going to figure it out. Obviously, Embiid's health is the biggest question mark. Me personally, I have them as my 4th favorite to win it all, strictly because of Embiid's health and strictly because we haven't seen it. The 3 I have ahead of them are San Antonio, OKC, and New York, just because of what they proved last year. But I think if Philly can impress me in the regular season, they could be working up the ranks. And just quickly before Corey speaks, I'd just like to say the last time LeBron and D Wade teamed up, 2 rings. Let's catch MJ. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's Dean Wade.
Sorry, what happened against the Dallas Mavericks again? Lucky?
What? What are you
What
talking
happened with Dallas and Miami again? Just
Hey, don't bring up.
I can assure you, he's not facing the Mavs in the finals next year, so we're good.
yeah, good point.
I can promise you that.
Yeah. Well, I think, as you can see, everyone here is a pretty big fan of LeBron to the Sixers. Obviously, a bit risky with Embiid, but I think, yeah, a team that has a bunch of stars that if they can star in their roles, not to say they're role players, but if they can star in their roles and come collectively, are extremely dangerous.
Yeah, I do like the just the additions of like Porty just adding big depth. I like Dean Wade. He can plug in, fill different gaps, you know. I like Anthony Simons. I don't know how much game time he'll get because of the defense, but I think he can come on, have some games. And even Caleb Love, I'm excited to see him hopefully get some opportunities because he looked good in Portland last year when he got a chance to play. So I think the Sixers had a great offseason. Yeah.
Great is an understatement.
A+.
Yeah, literally.
Like, they even drafted LeBaron Philon, who looks very good.
And he looks very good. I've got a mate who's a Sixers fan, and I messaged him, and he said he's never been happier. This is the best day of his life. So,
makes sense.
Shout out to Ben.
Checks out. Well, let's go from the top of the top to the bottom of the barrel. The Milwaukee Bucks. This is their offseason moves. They signed Ousmane Dieng to a 3-year, $17 million deal, and they are currently being investigated for signing Gary Trent Jr. to a 4-year, $64 million deal. I don't think there's too much to be said here. If any of you want to take the reins, I know Gary Trent. It's obviously suspicious that he signed for such a large deal. There's talks of maybe he agreed to take a smaller deal in terms of hoping that they'd pay him more later. It was some under-the-table agreement. I honestly don't see why it's a problem. If a team wants to pay someone much over their value, that's their problem, really. But getting investigated either way. So what do you think?
I mean, I think, there's obviously got to be something more to it than just him signing the contract. Trent Jr.'s agent is like the ultimate finesse. I don't know. But I think there's obviously a lot more to it. Ousmane Dieng, I mean, he played really well last year. He improved in all the areas he needed to improve in, and I think he's going to be a solid NBA player for years to come. But I mean, they're a team that's looking to rebuild, looking to, really just tank. So I mean, there's not really much to say.
No, there's not much to say. Rich Paul is Gary Trent Jr.'s agent, by the way, which makes me feel like it wouldn't be anything crazy. I don't think it'll be anything. But moving on, the Cleveland Cavaliers sign Thomas Bryant. Yep.
You missed the team.
Would you like to tell me?
You missed the Bulls.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We'll come back to the Bulls. But yeah, the Cavs signed Thomas Bryant. I don't think much needs to be said. His backup big.
Good pickup.
Yeah.
Beast.
Make some threes.
Yeah.
You got anything, Lucky? No?
No, not really.
All right, the Bulls signed Norman Powell, 2 years, $45 million. Zach Collins, 2 years, $17 million.
Shit. Norman Powell is not worth that. Jesus fucking Christ.
No, I think he is.
2 years, $45 million. It's
22 and a half a year.
Norman Powell.
He was an all-star.
Oh, no. I'm thinking from the power guy from fucking Dallas Mavericks. My bad. You know that power forward who's really bad? My bad. Okay. That makes sense. The all-star. Yeah. My bad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like
I'll take that one.
You got anything to say, Lockie? Or
as a Heat fan, I'm sad to see Norman Powell go. I was hoping we could bring him back. I think he would have added a lot, taken a lot less pressure off Giannis as a floor spacer, a bit of a shot creator. I'm glad he got paid. I mean, he deserved to get paid. Unfortunately, Miami just didn't have the cap space to afford him. I don't think this really changes the Bulls much. I mean, they got some good young guys there, but I mean, they paid a guy just because they could. I feel like it's just one of those situations where, he's going to be solid for them, but they're not trying to win or anything. So,
Yeah, and if it was the old lottery rules, they would never have given him this contract. But because now it pays to be semi-trash and not fully trash, I think getting a guy like Norman Powell can elevate your floor and just keep you in that range you want to be. Continue stacking up
You can
picks.
average 30 for the Wolves easily.
He can get him up. I think Caleb Wilson and Mattis will overtake him. I feel like that'll be the focus. But it's good to have someone like him on there. Moving on to the Boston Celtics, who signed Mike Conley. They picked up Mitchell Robinson for a 3-year, $47 million deal. They signed Ron Harper Jr., 3 years, $9 million. Nemez Cater, 4 years, $56 million. And Jordan Walsh to a 3-year, $15 million deal. Obviously, very different team than last year was Jalen Brown. So these are the additions they made. What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, I don't know. As I said in the last podcast, I think they fucked up real bad. They fucked up real bad trying to get rid of Jalen Brown, and I think they're paying for it now. I don't think they're going to be. I still think they're a playoff team, but they're not. They're not anything else. Not. I can see them getting done in the first round easily.
Yeah, depending on matchup, it could be possible. Yeah, I mean, the Mike Conley, Ron Harper, cool, whatever. They got their 2-man big rotation with Mitchell Robinson and Nemez Cater. I think adds a little bit of value. Robinson isn't really going to finish games for you, but he can definitely add value. Securing Jordan Walsh, that's a good move. He's a very good player. I think he has a lot of upside. But yeah, it's just nothing much. What do you think, Lockie? Like,
I
obviously,
mean,
Mitchell Robinson.
I'm glad they secured Keta and Jordan Walsh. I mean, I think those are two decent young pieces for them. I think they got paid like a decent amount because it fits their value.
Yeah.
I mean, I get like you had the money to afford Mitch Robinson. Why not sign him?
Yeah.
He had great moments in the playoffs last year, but again, he's not really a big you can play down the stretch of a game. So, yeah, I mean, they needed another big Vucevic last year. Just Luke Garza, like that's just not enough. But I mean, I don't hate the signing, but I just don't think it's really much for them. Mitch Robinson's great, but Conley, he's probably not going to really play too much for them. I mean, he'll be good veteran presence, I guess, but they brought back some guys. Not too much to it.
Yeah, obviously banking on young development with Hugo Gonzalez and Baylor Shireman, who I think have a lot of pressure on them now because they didn't want to trade him for Giannis. But we'll see how they develop and how they end up going. The Los Angeles Clippers signed Rui Hachimura to a 2-year, $28 million deal. Kobe Sanders to a 4-year, $11 million deal. And Jordan Miller to a 3-year, $15 million deal. I mean, I was happy for Rui. It's a shame we couldn't keep him, but glad he can still hoop somewhere, get some buckets. I think the Clippers are just going to be a fun young team, and they're going to remind me of, like I said, the 2019 Clippers, where, well, depending on if the trade goes through or not, if they get Ingram and Dick. But let's just not talk about that again this week. What do you boys think?
Yeah, it's interesting. Our TikTok actually got a strike warning.
You can't talk about the Dick trade.
Apparently, you can't talk about Grady Dick on TikTok. So, yeah, I think like it's good to see Rui get paid. I like Rui as a player. Like, I think he's really good on contending teams because he's very good as like an off the ball player, as a cutter. He just is reliable. Like, I don't know if has value on a bad team. Kobe Sanders, I liked what I saw from him last year. He looks like he's got right upside. Jordan Miller is solid. I mean, yeah, they're not trying to win, so they brought in some guys. They re-signed some guys. Like they paid Roy, may as well. Hopefully they can move him maybe to a contending team. I'd like to see that. But outside of that, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully Rui can average cool 18, 19. Yeah, next up we got the Grizzlies. Quentin Post, 3 years, $30 million. That's really all they did. They're a young rebuilding team. They kind of got off assets rather than bringing them in. Do we even really want to talk about this, or you want to just keep moving? Yeah.
I mean, the Warriors could have matched it, but they chose not to. So, I mean, I guess that's worth noting, but
fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now, Corey, I'd like to hear your thoughts about this.
Oh,
We'll
cool.
also be talking about one trade that we missed because it happened after our last video. And
I'll do that at the end.
We'll do it now while we're talking about Atlanta.
Okay, well,
So they waived Kuminga. I have written here he did not wave back.
yeah, I wrote that. I actually did a personal insider report. I messaged Kaminga. He said he did not wave back.
Yeah.
I
So yeah, Kuminga's off the team. They re-signed CJ McCollum. Good pickup. They signed Jock Landale to a 1 year, $14 million deal.
Aussie.
And then here's the details. The Oklahoma City traded all defensive wing Lou Dort to Atlanta Hawks in a 3-team deal that sends 3 second-round picks to OKC, a former number 1 overall pick, Zachary Ricochet to Dallas, and Ryan Nembhard to Atlanta. So they also added Ryan Nembhard and Lou Dort and lost Zachary Ricochet, their first overall pick from 3 years ago. What do you think, Corey?
I think it's a tough loss. I don't think we gave him much court time or gave him much to do. I personally liked him. I don't think our team actually did at all. But I think picking up Lou Dort in the meantime, he's a dog. He's a perfect player for Atlanta. He might not be able to shoot, but hopefully him and Dyson Daniels can.
He's better than Dyson.
Yeah, hopefully those two can just at least shoot over 35%, maybe. And if they can do that, we're not going to be a heavy playoff contender or even the play-ins. But I like the young team. I like what we've got. I think CJ just needs to run ISO and fucking call it a day. Let the defenders do their job and give it to CJ. Our other signings, I like Landale. I think he just brings in fucking everything that you want in a power forward / center, and he's an Aussie, so he's the goat in my eyes. And the other players I don't really give a fuck about, whatever.
It's worth mentioning as well. They also traded for Aaron Wiggins, which I think is
that's a good point. I think that's a really good pickup, especially like we've gotten 2 of the OKC's role players, like 2 very good role players from them. So I can see him doing better with us because they can get more playing time and do what they really want to do on the court. But other than that, I think it's about fucking a B minus of a trade. Traded signs. So I think we did all right. I don't think we did potentially what we wanted to do, but we did enough.
Yeah, like obviously you were involved in the Jaylen Brown talks and all that as well, but I think you did okay. You really honed in on what you do well, which is defense. You're really banking on that. I think you're a young team that still have a lot of pieces moving. It'll be interesting to see who ends up starting on this team, whether Nikhil moves to the bench or Lou Dort moves to the bench or Dyson, or they just got a lot going on. Whether Kingston Flemings will end up starting or whether Ryan Nembhard will be a backup point guard. There's a lot of moving pieces, but it'll be interesting. CJ is good. I like that re-signing. I think they're not contending, but they're wanting to play meaningful basketball. I think they can still be a playoff team.
Yeah, there's no point tanking anymore with the new rules. You might as well just try to push for not getting last instead of just tanking the whole season and just wasting time.
Personally, I like the trade. I think Ricochet, he's obviously when they had that number 1 pick, they were in a tough spot. Alex Sarr said he didn't want to play there. It wasn't a great draft class. Ricochet was kind of the only option. I think he's a good player. He has decent potential. He's a decent defender, but he's just a hard player to make work because he's not exactly a great 3-point shooter. He's not exactly a great self creator. He's not a great finisher, even though he's 6'8". He's got a lot of room to improve, and maybe one day he can, grow into the player he needs to be. But right now, it seems like the Hawks are trying to take a step into contending. So, bringing on Lou Dort. I like Ryan Nembhard. I think he can provide some playmaking if he gets the opportunity. He's like a scrappy defender, a great passer. I like this trade for Atlanta. I'll talk about it more for the other teams when we discuss the other teams. But yeah, I like that. I mean, they get rid of Kuminga. It makes sense. He just didn't really fit given that Jalen Johnson's kind of their main guy, and Kaminga kind of negates what he does. They brought back CJ, brought in Landale. I mean, yeah, they're making some moves, quiet moves in the right direction of competing. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they do next season. See who's starting. See who's getting good game time. They got a lot of options to go to. So
Pretty mid.
Yeah. Moving from one of our favorite teams to another, the Miami Heat signed Andrew Wiggins to 3-year, $64 million to come back, and then Tim Hardaway Jr. to a 1-year, $6 million deal. I think the talk's more about what they didn't get versus what they did get. I think they missed on a lot of opportunities, but yeah, Lockie can talk to you about that anyway.
yeah, obviously we spoke about how they needed shot creation, and they didn't really bring in any of that. I mean, Tim Hardaway Jr. is a scorer, but he can't really create for himself at the level that I'd like for him to be able to for our team. I think he's a good signing. I just would have liked to get somebody who can create for himself a bit more. And unfortunately, other teams sign those players that fit that mold. Wiggins got paid. I'm not mad at it. I think Wiggins is good. I think Wiggins plays up to his team. Wiggins is one of those players where if he's on a bad team, he's kind of just going to not really care and just sort of do whatever. Whereas if he's on a team that's trying to compete, I think he elevates his game. I just think that's the type of player he is. I think he's a great piece, great third to fourth option on a championship team. We saw what he was able to do with the Warriors. Yeah, I like having him around. I think he's good. If we can get some guard play, I'm happy to keep him long term. Obviously, the Heat are happy to keep him long term. Yeah, I like Tim Hardaway. It's cool that his dad played. Now he's playing, and I don't know if you saw, but his dad refuses to give him number 10, which
No, he
I thought was
actually gave it
pretty
to him.
fun. Oh, he did? Okay. Well,
Yeah,
he was
got a lot
joking
of
around about not
backlash,
getting
but
it.
he ended up giving it to him.
Yeah, but no, I think it's cool. I like Tim Hardaway Jr. I think he can be good for us. It's just I would have liked to have gotten a shot creator of some sorts, but I think we did okay. I mean, we got Giannis. I can't really complain too much, and I think next off season is it's a way bigger free agent market. So I'm curious to see how that goes, but that is a long time away. So
Yeah, you got anything to add, Corey?
No, not really. I think he's did
Yeah, I think
well in the trades more than the signings.
yeah,
I think Miami did what they needed to do.
obviously it's things, yeah, because you thought you're getting LeBron maybe, but that doesn't happen. But yeah, like we've said in the other videos, that Giannis trade wasn't an immediate win now move. So we'll see what they continue to do. Moving on, the Charlotte Hornets, all they did was re-sign Kobe White to a 3-year, $74 million deal. I don't think this needs too much talking about, but happy for Kobe White. He got his money. I don't see him as a lead playmaker there, but he can get some buckets. It'll be interesting to see how they look this year compared to last year without LaMelo. But yeah, they re-signed Kobe White. That's all they did.
fuck Kobe White. Fuck Kobe White.
You don't like him after the
cooked the Heat in that playing game. He was making some bullshit ass shots.
That's what Kobe White does.
He deserved to get paid after that performance alone. He's a play-in legend, the greatest play-in player of all time, you could argue. No, he deserves that money. Happy for him. He's a good player. I was hoping maybe the Heat could get him. He was one of those type of guys, but obviously just couldn't afford him. He got paid. Yeah, I think he'll get more of an opportunity this year with the Hornets. Curious to see how he goes. Should be interesting.
Good on him. Good on him. That's all I can say.
Okay, well, Utah Jazz, who I just think made some okay moves. They re-signed Nurkic to a 2-year, $22 million deal. They signed Josh Okogie to a 2-year, $12 million deal, and Mo Bamba to a minimum. Cool pieces. They got Nurkic back. He played well for them last year. Looked good, but nothing too crazy. I think more exciting for them is what they did in the draft and how that will pan out. You boys have anything to add? Not really.
I mean, Okogie kind of fits their mold of just having versatile players. So interesting to see how he plays there. Nurkic played really well last year. He should get more playing time. Maybe not though with Jaren there, but with Kessler out, they want a traditional five, a five that can actually rebound the ball. He should get good game time. Yeah, I mean, nothing crazy. Didn't really change too much, but they brought back some pieces. So
yeah. Next up, we got the Kings. Not much to talk about here either. Obviously, Levine picked up his $49 million player option. It's a no-brainer. He wasn't going to get that on the market. And they waived DeMar DeRozan, who's currently a free agent. They're a young team. They're in shambles. They, like I said, with them, the same thing. Draft, who they brought in from the draft is their off-season, really. Didn't really make too many moves. Not really worth talking about much, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Levine just doesn't care about winning. He just wants to get paid. So good on him, I guess.
Yeah. A win is a win.
I'm curious to see where DeMar will go because
we'll talk about that at the end.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
The free agents that are still available. Corey, we'll go on to you. Your bandwagon team, the New York Knicks. They re-signed Jose Alvarado to a 3-year, $14 million deal, Jordan Clarkson to a 1-year, $4 million deal, and they replaced Mitchell Robinson with Andre Drummond with a 1-year, $4 million deal. What do you think?
We made the team better. With Andre Drummond, he can shoot threes now. He's a way better shooter. I think he does the exact same role as Mitchell Robinson. You can't just put Andre Drummond in and hack him. He's gonna shoot well now. So I think that's a good pickup. I think getting our role players back. Jordan Clarkson, not much of a defender, but fuck, he is an excellent shot creator when he needs to be. They add him on when they don't want their star players on. So he's good for that role. Jose is just a dog. He just, yeah, he's the GOAT. I love him as a player, and I think he fits well on that team. I think they've got a good chance. I think the Knicks are always going to be slept on, even with the championship win. I think they're always going to be second or third team for everyone. But they can do it again. I don't see why they can't. And with the signings, they did well to get their players back.
Yeah.
My bandwagon team, I love them.
What about you, Lockie?
I'm just looking at the stats right now. Yeah, obviously Mitchell Robinson. I think it sucks that they lost him because he spent so long there. He got that game-winning rebound to secure them that championship. You had the whole city going crazy. Me and Corey watching the game together at my house.
It was fucking insane.
Yeah, it was sick. Obviously, it's sad to see a player like that leave, but he got paid. Good for him. Can't hate him for that. Wins a championship and gets paid. I mean, that's great. For Andre Drummond, I'm looking at the stats here. As Corey said, he's improved on his 3-point shooting. I'm curious to see how much the Knicks rely on that. He shot, as I'm looking at it here, 2.5 threes a game per 36. For his total, it was 1.5, I believe. Yeah, 1.4, and shot 35.6%. So around league average, a little bit below, I think, but for a center, probably on the higher side.
Andre Drummond, we're talking about. This is the guy who didn't shoot a lick for his first 15 seasons or however long he's been in there. So
it's crazy. The other thing is the free throw percentage. Just to compare, Drummond last year shot 63% from the free throw line, whereas Mitchell Robinson shot 40%. So significantly better. I don't think Andre Drummond is necessarily a guy that will play towards the end of the game, but I don't think he's going to be somebody who's going to really struggle from the free throw line. Like, he's not great, but he's not exactly. Yeah. You're not sitting there as a Knicks fan thinking with him at the line. But obviously Mitchell Robinson is a much better rim protector. I think they've lost that off the bench. I'm curious to see how he does. They also lost Hock Porty, who didn't really play last year, but decent potential. Yeah, I mean, they brought back Clarkson. They brought back Alvarado, 2 key pieces. I think they can easily go back to back. I'm not saying they will, but I'm just saying I can see it happening, even though they lost Robinson, gained Drummond. I think they're still one of the top contenders. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think they did what they had to do. They got the people they wanted to bring back, keep the champions together.
Sorry, I just thought it'd also be worth noting they tried to sign, I believe it's Musa Cisse from the Mavericks. He was a good young big for them last year, and the Mavs matched their offer. So obviously the Knicks were trying to shop for that rim protecting, rebounding big, and Drummond was the guy that they found.
Yeah, obviously I agree with Lockie as well. They're going to lose a bit of that rim protection off the bench, but Andre Drummond does give you a little bit more offensively. I think they made the best of the situation they had. Obviously, you're going to lose players when you win championships. Role players get paid when you win championships. Moving on to the Fighting Whites. Let me take a breath because this is going to be a long one. This offseason, we signed Quentin Grimes to a 4-year, $60 million deal. Colin Sexton to a 2-year, $19 million deal. Zaire Williams to a 1-year, $3 million deal. Sandro Mamukelashvili to a 4-year, $52 million deal. Re-signed Austin Reeves to a 4-year, $180 million deal. Sign and trade for Walker Kessler for a 4-year, $130 million deal. Signed Kevon Looney to a 1-year, $4 million deal. Matisse Thybulle to a 1-year, $3.3 million deal. And today, someone Kamala to a 2-way deal.
Is that everything? Is that everything you got written down?
Yeah, what else did I miss? All right, that's everything.
Yeah.
Let's try.
I'll let Jack.
Yeah, let me take it as a member of the Fighting Whites and a proud fan. I think we revamped our whole team. LeBron obviously chose to leave, gone to Philadelphia, but this is now the Luka Doncic era. I think re-signing Reeves was the right move as a co-star next to him. They can stagger their minutes and both play together crunch time. I think you've seen what him and Reeves can look like in the first 10 games of last season. They both had a 50-point game in the first 2 games of last season. They both went very well. I like the additions that we're going to have. I wonder what our starting lineup will be. I think it will fluctuate and change throughout the season. Whether we start Mamu, whether we start Zaire Williams, whether we start Cam Carr eventually, if he's playing well. I think we brought the right pieces around Luka. There's rumors of a Kuminga signing, and I just don't think there's any better way to entice Luka to play basketball than with hard, grimy sex and the cum bucket. I think if you get that on his team, I think we are championship hopefuls.
We're getting banned on TikTok.
Yeah, that's not going on there.
I think the combination of hard, grimy sex can come off the bench and really impact our winning. I think I like what they do. I actually don't know if Jalen Hardy will make the final team. Obviously, we have 16 players. We have to cut someone. Hopefully, we can trade Laravia away. That is my real hopeful. I know he's a member of the Fighting Whites, but he is Zachary Ricochet peak version. But yeah, I think we have the potential to be the number 1 offense in the NBA, led by Luka the Don and Austin Hillbilly Reeves. And then, yeah, as long as we can be a serviceable defense, I think we can be. I don't think we're a contender, but I think we're just below that area. And we have a lot of upside, a lot of young players. I think JJ Redick has proven in his short coaching time that he elevates defenses. What he was able to do with our last 2 years rosters and how good they went for defensive stretches was pretty amazing because we didn't have a whole lot on defense. He was able to make it work now that we have a Walker Kessler and a few more effort players that will just give us more on defense. I like it. I think obviously Quentin Grimes maybe can be a point of attack defender. It's not the best option, but it's something, whether he starts or he comes off the bench. Interesting. But I like everything we did. I think Rob Pelinka did what he had to do. And yeah, we'll see if we end up signing Kuminga. We'll have to get rid of 2 players for that. But yeah, what do you think?
I think personally, hot take maybe. I think the Lakers have the potential to be a top 10 defense in the NBA. With Kessler being the rim protector he is, they've got Kevon Looney, as well as the other guys. JJ Redick is an incredible defensive coach. I think he proved that, like Jack said last year. Yeah, I like these signings. Shout out to Austin Reeves for taking a $5 million pay cut. I mean, that's just charity work at that point. Incredible. No, but I think it's good. I think Quentin Grimes, people are forgetting what he was like on the Knicks a few years ago. He was a point of attack defender and he was good at it. And then he got asked to be more. And he obviously, his defense went down a bit, but that's because he was forced to do more on offense. He's not going to be forced to do much on offense on this team other than make shots. So I think he can be a really good defender again this year. Colin Sexton, I mean, he is just going to give effort every single play. There was actually a Jazz coach who said that one of the assistant coaches said he had to give Colin Sexton workouts to do that weren't very hard So just walking around in the pool and stuff like that. Otherwise, Colin Sexton would overwork himself because he just wanted to play so much because that's
Mr.
the type of hustle
3v5.
he has. Yes, you can't hate Colin Sexton. Zaya Williams, good defender, shown improvements in his 3-point shooting. Shot creation has kind of improved over the years. I think he'll be great athlete too. Mamu's great, can shoot the ball, underrated passer. Be interesting to see how they involve that in their offense. And Kessler, I think he got paid what he's worth. Thibault, I like that pickup. Another Aussie. We love Aussies, obviously. He's one of the best defenders in the NBA. I'm going to read off some stats I've got written down here on my notes.
Do not let
about
Matisse Thybulle, do not let him shoot 30+% from three next year because he will be starting for us.
Well, he shot, I believe he shot near 40% last year from three.
I know.
Yeah.
I think he could easily be a
the
starter.
last 2 years. So here are some stats for Matisse Thybulle's defense. Last year, he was first in steals per minute, first in steals among bench players, fifth in steals per game, and third in fourth quarter steals. Those are some crazy stats for a guy who wasn't really getting consistent minutes.
And he's Aussie.
And he's Aussie. And he's Aussie. So, yeah, I think the Lakers brought in exactly what they needed, given the players they had available. So I really highly rate Lakers off-season. Obviously, it sucks to lose LeBron, but they're moving on to a new generation, a new wave. They're a young team too. Like they're not just going all in, but they're bringing in players to help them win now, but also hopefully build over the next couple of years.
Yeah. What you think, Corey?
I think Lockie explained it really well. I think they've done what they needed to do, especially with the defense and stuff. As you said earlier, the Fighting Whites. I think it's a funny it's a funny situation that it just happened to be that you signed hell of a lot of white players. But I think adding Colin Sexton to any team, I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that. Anyways, adding Colin Sexton, he's a great defender. You can put him anywhere on the court. He's gonna do all the hard stuff. So that's a good pickup. I think everything's been covered. Fucking great signings. Good job.
Yeah, and I think if you were to pick an ideal player to play next to Luka that wasn't a big, if Matisse Thybulle can shoot 40%, that's the player. Dorian Finney-Smith, I think I like it. I like it. Cam Carr as well. Hopefully, he can develop, learn under Matisse.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see who they start at the 3 and 4. I think it's going to be a mixture between Grimes, Zaire, Mamu, and probably Thybulle. Yeah, it'll probably chop and change throughout the season.
Yeah. I think a lot of people that don't know who Mamu is as well, as a Lakers fan, is going to really like him.
Yeah,
a lot of people are not aware of what his skill set is. Watch his Georgian highlights.
Watch his G League highlights from back in the day. He looked like Jonas.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just my team that I'm going to be rooting for next year. So, moving on to the Orlando Magic, who re-sign. Well, they're not re-signing, but they're signing Nikola Vucevic back. There's a 1-year, $4 million deal. They're signing Javon Carter to a 1-year, $3.5 million deal. Some of our notes aren't exactly correct here. But yeah, I think it's cool they brought back Vucevic, ex All-Star for them. I mean, obviously they lost Mo Wagner. I don't think they really did anything else. I don't think there's much to talk about with them.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool they brought back Vucevic, but
yeah, it's cool.
I don't know. I don't really know what they're going to do with him. I mean, I guess he had some floor spacing for them, but outside of that, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Moving on to a team that was involved in a trade we spoke about earlier, the Dallas Mavericks, who pretty much just traded Brian Nembhard for Ricochet, I believe. Did they give up?
I think they gave up maybe 1 second.
1 second as well.
Yeah, also they matched Musa Cease. Yeah, I've seen clips of him last year. Looks like he's a good inside big man. As for the Ricochet trade, I mean, they gave up Brian Nembhard, who I thought was really good for them last year, but they're taking a bit of a gamble, which is crazy to say, a bit of a gamble on a number one pick in Reece Shea.
An
But
Atlanta Hawks number one pick, I might add.
yeah, no, I think he can. If there's going to be any team where he's going to flourish, it's going to be Dallas. I feel like Jason Kidd is very good at developing players. I liked what he did with Flag last year. He puts them in awkward situations and situations they might not want to be in, so they learn. They learn how to deal with it, and then when they're in the best situation possible, it elevates them. I think he really did that. I'm going to talk a bit more about that later. Um, but yeah, Reece Shea, I think it's a bit of a gamble, but I don't hate them because they didn't really give up too much for him. If he can be a good defender, like he's already shown signs of, and at least knock the three ball down at a high clip, I think he can be a rotational player on a championship team. I don't ever think he's going to be like a consistent starter. Um, but yeah, I mean, solid move for them.
What about you, Corey? Your number one pick that you were sad to see.
We already spoke about it. Let's move
already
on.
know. Well, yeah, I like him on the Mavericks. Fresh start. I think the scrutiny of being on a team that did draft you number one is a lot of pressure. So hopefully he can revitalize himself and just get back to how he played that second half of his rookie year where he looked decent before he regressed. Moving on, we got the Brooklyn Nets, who are a team that have kind of just trying to be decent in order for the new draft lottery rules. They signed Josh Minot to a 2-year, $9 million deal. They signed Keon Ellis to a 2-year, $18 million deal. They signed Mo Wagner to a 2-year, $19 million deal. So I think they brought in some decent pieces. Obviously, they traded for Randall. I think they're elevating their team's floor. And they did all right.
None of those players are going to get any sort of ball. It's going to Michael Porter Jr. and fucking Randall. That's the offense, and that's it. That's all.
I think Keon Ellis can play a decent role for them. I think he can go back to his Sacramento Kings days. It's a very similar environment.
That other guy you briefly mentioned, I feel like, if he got an opportunity, he could maybe make some noise, but
yeah. If he grew a little bit more and was NBA height, I feel like he could do something.
There's been players his height in the NBA.
Yeah, I think we did a draft of them the other week. Mo Wagner, a decent six-man as well. He can get you some buckets off the bench. I mean, I think the Nets are just going to be a chucking type of team. But
I mean, it's a fun young team. Like, they brought in some players that, weren't really getting much of an opportunity on their current teams. Probably going to get an opportunity on the Nets. Good for them.
I think it's more about their young players' development more than anything. So they brought in some decent guys to raise their floor. I assume we're going to move on. All right, the Denver Nuggets, who signed Marvin Bagley. They signed Lockie's European guy that he mentioned last week, Alpha Diallo. And they waived Jonas Valanciunas, who did not waive back. He's overseas playing, and they also brought back Tyus Jones.
I like it. I like the addition of Bagley. It gives them a versatile big who's shown somewhat ability to space the floor a little bit. Bagley, he's been a bit inconsistent throughout his career, but hopefully Jokic can unlock him a little bit. We spoke about the EuroLeague guy. They brought back Tyus Jones, got rid of Valanciunas. I mean, I would have liked for them to maybe make some additions. Peyton Watson is still technically a free agent, but he's restricted, so I'd say they're going to bring him back.
He's coming back, I think.
Yeah, but it'd be good to see him healthy. Yeah, Denver, we'll see what they can do. They're kind of just running it back and hoping people are healthy this year. I mean, it's not exactly a bad plan when you have arguably the best player on the planet, probably second behind Giannis. Yeah.
Yeah, Corey, anything to add? Denver Nuggets off season?
I think they've done all right. I think, as it was just said, they're just running it back and hoping. A lot of this season, like pretty much every other season, is just going off injuries. If players can stay healthy this season, it will be a very interesting playoffs. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I think, Marvin Bagley, decent backup big, and I think they very much are going to benefit from the fact that Peyton Watson did not play in the playoffs because he could have skyrocketed his value, so they might end up getting it for cheaper.
I'd just like to say something quickly. Ben has just messaged me back about LeBron, and he just said, in terms of basketball talent and fit, it is the best decision for him. I think that sums it up pretty well.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, moving on to the Indiana Pacers. They add Kelly Oubre to a 2-year, $17 million deal and Larry Nance to a 1-year, $4 million deal. I think both these players complement the way they want to play very nicely. I think Tyrese is going to be spoon feeding these two high flyers, and I can see Kelly Oubre being a really nice six man for this team.
They're both pretty willing to play defense too. They both
Yeah.
give a lot of effort. They're both athletic, high energy. I like those pickups. It very much fits the Pacers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, Tyrese is just going to have to hide his wife, and that's about it. Other than that, he should be fine.
from Kelly's
Kelly's a good-looking bloke. Let's
but
be
he's a good guy as well. He's with his girl. He could have anyone, but he stays loyal. I think
You
their
could
main
have Corey
offseason.
by the sounds of it.
He could have Jack.
Hey, for $17 million, he could probably have me too.
for 17 mil. Oh man, he can fucking have me anything.
$17 he can have me. Anyway. I think their off-season was the Zubac trade. It'll be interesting to see how that fits. But I think they're back into contention. A lot of people forgot about the Pacers after last season. But they're right back up there with the top contenders in the East. They're dangerous. They have the experience as well, that finals run. Moving on to the Pelicans, who made a whopping deal of re-signing old veteran DeAndre Jordan. The Pistons signed John Collins to a 3-year, $51 million deal, Kevin Huerter to a 3-year, $27 million deal, and Javon Green to a 1-year, $4 million deal. Obviously, still pending is the Jalen Duren extension.
Also brought in Isaiah Joe.
And traded for Isaiah Joe, of course, who is a very good pickup for them and what they need.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is enough for them to contend, but they brought in some shooting in Herder, in Isaiah Joe. John Collins shot the three ball pretty well last year. He's athletic, big. Yeah, they're still obviously a little bit away from trying to contend, but they're making some necessary signings.
Yeah, I agree. I love Kevin Huerter from his time with the Hawks. I think he's a great ranger, and I think he's going to do his job. And that's all I have to say about him.
Just so that any redheads are offended, Corey has a redheaded daughter, so he's allowed to say that.
And a redheaded mailman.
No, my mailman was Asian. Let's be real. I checked that.
Okay. I think John Collins can be a nice starter for them to replace Tobias Harris, obviously, who they lost. I forgot to mention. But I think they didn't really get better. If they re-signed Duren, I don't think they really got worse. But I think there's still moves yet to be made with this team. Hopefully they can make a deadline trade or something. I feel like they need another Michael Porter Jr., even who knows. I think he would complement very well in this team. They need someone with some talent.
Corey, read the back of the box.
I did.
No, it's okay. So I feel like the Pistons really had an opportunity to make some deals, but they have chosen to wait instead. Moving on, we got the Toronto Raptors.
I think they'll probably make a trade deadline.
Yeah, I think so. They lost Isaiah Stewart as well. Like they lost a bit of depth. Obviously with how good.
I'd love to see Cade with some fucking floor spacing. That would be
that's why I'd say like a Michael Porter Jr. or even if it doesn't come to this year and Zach LaVine's available in free agency next year, I'd like to see him on this team. Like
they don't really need anybody who is a great defender. They just need scoring. They're such a good defensive team. They're such a good defensive team. It's ridiculous. LaVine would fit really well.
Yeah, that's why the Isaiah Joe trade is really good. I feel like he'll be very impactful off their bench. But I wish I could have seen a bit more from them. The Toronto Raptors, Trace Jackson Davis took his $2.4 million player option. They signed Elijah Martin to a 2-year, $5 million deal and Kyle Anderson to a 1-year, $4 million deal. Obviously, their whole offseason was revolved around this trade that is still pending. But they made some little additions. I don't feel like they really signed a bunch of people that are going to play heaps. But, yeah. Anything more to add on that? Not really.
Mean, we'll see if they lose their dick or not. I don't know.
That's still pending.
We'll see. No, I mean, brought back some solid end of the bench guys, I guess. Trace Jackson Davis, I like him. He's pretty good on 2K. Actually, sneaky good on 2K.
Shout
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Next.
Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, we'll move on to the Rockets, who signed Bogdanovich. They brought in Marcus Smart,
The
who had a
Hawks,
really
the
good.
Hawks, Clippers, Bogdanovich. Just to clarify,
Yeah,
Bogdan.
yes, I wanted to. I missed the first name because I didn't want to say the wrong one. Um, Marcus Smart, 2-year, $13 million deal. He played well for the Lakers in playoffs last year. Obviously, Freddie Van Fleet took his $25 million player option, of course. And Tari Eason signed 5 years for 82, which is a pretty big steal. And I think he knows it was a bit of a steal because he posted on his Instagram straight after he signed, I guess, with a shrugging emoji, because that was all he was going to get. I think he wanted more. But yeah, I think they do okay. They brought in Bogey and Smart, who can
I
team.
mean, if Tari didn't shoot absolute bricks the second half of the season, he probably would have got more.
Yeah,
But because he did, his stock just went straight down. I think Bogey has potential to do good on this team. He's going to get an opportunity to actually like get a lot of shots up. He was really good in Atlanta. When he went to the Clippers, he kind of like struggled a little bit. I feel like he didn't really get an opportunity. Hopefully, he can bounce back a little bit. It's weird seeing Marcus Smart sign with them after they just eliminated them in the playoffs last year. I think he's a bit of a loss for the Lakers. He was really good for the Lakers last year. Curious to see how he does for Houston. Curious to see how Freddie looks. They get their playmaker back next year. Hopefully, he can help their offense that looked pretty bad at points last year, and hopefully, Eason can shoot the three ball a bit more consistently throughout the whole season. But other than that, I don't know. I think the Rockets are still a little bit away, but they made some good moves. I like these moves. I think it's they didn't really do wrong. They made the most out of what they could have done. I just like to see them make a trade towards another all-star level player.
yeah. What do you think, Corey?
I think it's fucking two great signings. I think,
Yeah.
as Lockie said, Marcus Smart coming in, he's a great point guard, does everything that you need him to do.
He's a good leader too.
I agree. I think just overall solid player. Yeah, I think the Rockets have done well with what they could have gotten. Yeah, overall they did all right.
Yeah, I think Bogey gives them some shooting. Yeah, Marcus Smart doubles down on what they're great at, defense. Freddie's back to lead the offense, and yeah, Eason can be solid. I think the Rockets can actually be a really good team next year. I think like we're kind of disappointed after the last season, but I definitely feel like they're still in the top six, more that 3 to 6 range.
I just think they need more just to be able to beat San Antonio, be able to beat OKC. I don't think they're a bad team. I think they're a great team, but to compete with
All right.
those teams, like you need a bit more.
I don't see them as a contender, but I think they can definitely still be that top. They'll be a top 6 seed. Then we got the San Antonio Spurs, who brought in Tobias Harris for a 2-year, $31 million deal. Brought back Champagny for a 3-year, $45 million deal. Brought in, why are you laughing? Brought in Harrison Barnes for a 1-year, $8 million deal. Jordan McLaughlin for a 1-year, 3.3, and Wemby took a $50 million pay cut when they re-signed him, which I think he learnt from Jalen Brunson. Took that on and realized that to win at this level, you need as much as you can get. And when you're already a multimillionaire, very selfless of him still.
I think it's crazy that Wemby at how old is he? 21, 22.
Yeah, very mature.
At that age, he already knows what it takes to win. Obviously, it's sad to see him lose in the finals, but the fact that he even got there last year, ridiculous. And him taking that pay cut, allowing them to have more cap flexibility, allowing them to keep their young prospects and not even prospects, young good, players. Um, I like the addition of Tobias Harris and Champagny getting signed. I'm curious to see who they start between them because Champagny just fits in that starting lineup really well. I'd like to see maybe Toby coming off the bench as like an impact sub, but he's definitely good enough to start. He played really well in the playoffs last year for Detroit. It's funny, I was actually hoping they signed John Collins, but then Detroit signs John Collins and San Antonio signed Tobias Harris. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a good pickup. They brought back their guys. Wemby took a pay cut. That's huge for them. I just think the ultimate thing for them is just development, and I think considering how young they are, they're just going to get better and better and better every year.
Yeah. Corey, what do you think?
I think they've done what they needed to do. I'm not a huge fan of Tobias, but I think he can
You don't
start.
like J. Cole?
What was that, sorry?
You don't like J. Cole?
Yeah, nah. No, anyways, I think they've done all right. I think Wemby did the right thing. Everyone who's not Wemby would probably not do that. But I think he's come second way too many times. I think he needs to get this championship win to get some hate off his back and he can relax a little bit. But I think the Spurs are gonna make the finals a lot more than just next year, or I personally think they might go back there again. But yeah, they've just added some really good depth to their already incredible team. So good on them. Good on
I
them.
think the rich get richer. They did well, brought back the players they needed to, and brought in. I think Tobias will start, just because I feel like him and Keldon Johnson can kind of be interchangeable a bit. I think you get more flexibility bringing Champagne off the bench. But I feel like they can be very good. And yeah, Wemby's just so mature for that young age. I think they're obviously the Spurs. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with for the next bloody however long Wemby decides to pick up a basketball for. Moving on. The Phoenix Suns, sorry, they re-signed Colin Gillespie to a 4-year, $48 million deal. Mark Williams re-signed to a 3-year, $38 million deal. Luke Kennard signed to a 2-year, $13 million deal, and they signed Pat Spencer to a 2-way. Corey, what do you think?
Good pickup to get Kennard. I think he played exceptionally well for the Lakers last year. And the rest of the players I don't really care about. Honestly, I think it's good. I think they're solid players, but I think the Suns are they just don't have enough. They don't have enough to do what they want to do, and I think they should make some more trades to either go really young or give Devin Booker some help again.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think the signings are great value for those players. I think, they didn't really overpay. If anything, I'd argue they underpaid. Last year they really overperformed, and a lot of people's expectations, like a lot of people thought they weren't even going to make the playoffs. They were a really good team last year. They had great coaching. People stepped up. They played really well together. Um, Also, I seen Malawak in the G League. He's been hitting threes.
In
So
Summer
I'm
League.
curious to see Summer League, sorry, yeah, Summer League. He's been hitting threes, he's been looking good. Hopefully he can get a consistent role. I wouldn't be surprised if he's, pushing for that starting spot over Mark Williams. But either way, they're a good team. Obviously lost Grayson Allen shooting, brought in Luke Kennard shooting. Not quite the defender, but it's solid. Brought in Miles Bridges. Yeah, I mean, I don't see them as a contender. I don't think they really bought into contending or bought into rebuilding. They're kind of just existing, but they got good value for the players they picked up.
Yeah, I think they just run it back for the most part. Obviously, adding Miles Bridges, I think they could get involved in a trade if there's a disgruntled star or something with Jalen Green's money. But we'll see what they do because they also got a bunch of picks for Kel too that are tradable. Moving on to the Oklahoma City Thunder, who re-signed Isaiah Hartenstein to a 3-year, $134 million deal, and Christian Carlson to a 1-year, $2.5 million deal. I'd also like to just read out this statement. Due to the trade, Oklahoma City has now acquired 7 second-round picks this offseason, shed $224 million in payroll and tax, and positioned themselves to comfortably under the second apron due to trades of Ludor, Isaiah Joe, and Aaron Wiggins. This just proves why Sam Presti is the best GM in the NBA. I think them being able to do this, and they still were loyal to Lou Dort and got him paid and then traded him. I think it's just a masterclass, and he's just, the results speak for themselves.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, them doing this doesn't essentially mean they can take on extra money because they're already over the cap. It just means when they do extend the likes of AJ Mitchell, Case and Wallace, when they do extend those guys, it means the amount they will have to pay just won't be astronomical. So they've done really well. Sam Presti he's just the ultimate finesser. Like he always finds a way. He always finds a workaround. Thunder, they're always going to be a good team as long as he's around. They're just so young, have so many assets. The 7 second round picks is ridiculous. And realistically, they didn't really give up any big time players. Like Lou Dort played a lot for them last year. I feel like he should have been moved to the bench at one point, at a lot of points. But ultimately, they still have a great 10-man rotation. Um, and a lot of the players we haven't even seen really play, and they look like they could be great pieces for them. So they're still insanely deep, and they just have a ridiculous amount of draft picks. So yeah, they're going to be good
Yeah.
for a very long time. They're always going to do well. Didn't really make crazy moves other than the trade and the iHeart signing. Didn't do too much, but I think just running it back isn't a bad option.
I agree. There's nothing else to be said about that. I think you keep fucking hitting the nail on the hammer with all your sayings, Lockie.
I don't know about you, Corey, but Jack is frozen for me right now.
Uh,
Is he frozen for you?
he is frozen. Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know if he can hear us, but I have the list here, so I think we'll just
How many
continue.
teams do we have left?
There's only 3.
No, so we didn't
Uh,
come up with Gabby.
yeah, I think he might just be reconnecting. That's all right. We'll continue. There's the
Okay.
Timberwolves is a 4th team, but they didn't make any signings, so move on. The next up is the Trailblazers, who re-signed Rob Williams for 3 years, 44 million. Um, yeah, I mean, I think it's great bringing him back. When he's healthy, he is a really, really solid player. Um, oh, Jack's back.
I am back.
Back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming
Um,
he's gone.
We've already started without you,
okay.
mate.
I've just fixed it up. Yeah, I was just saying Timberwolves didn't sign anyone. Trailblazers brought back Rob Williams. I think
Yeah.
he's a solid big. I think it's good they brought him back. What do you guys think about that move?
Yeah, I think there's not much to be said. Like, nice, he brought him back. Sweet. Um, I know Lakers were looking at him, other teams were looking at him, but good, more depth for that team.
Yep.
Have you got onto the Warriors yet?
Well, we are now.
Yeah.
We're there
Well,
now.
the Warriors re-sign Al Horford to a 2 years, $14 million deal. Tingus Pingus, aka Kristaps Porzingis, to a 2 years,
Bingus?
Who the
2 years,
fuck?
$40 million deal. DeAnthony Melton and Charles Bassey. I think, yeah, they re-signed who they had to and brought in, yeah, decent role players.
I mean, they were obviously one of the front runners to land LeBron. Obviously, they didn't get him. Sucks
Yeah.
to be them, but I mean,
Sucks to suck.
they brought back Porzingis. Obviously, he's a tough player to deal with because you just don't know when he's going to be able to play. It's so up in the air. But bringing in Charles Bassey, another big man depth, I mean, it makes sense. Would have liked to have seen them do more, but I think they were kind of holding out on the LeBron thing. But
Yeah.
either way, I mean, yeah, not a crazy offseason for them.
They'll obviously will re-sign Draymond Green too.
Yeah,
Anything you want to say, Corey?
Meh. We'll see what Draymond does. I think that's the only thing I really care about. I want to see if he stays or
he might come to Philly now.
You just don't know. Draymond might just be fucking over it. So who knows? You might want to punch some other teammates in the face. I mean, what?
Jack's just frozen again.
Should I eat the chip
Me, bro.
so then when he comes back,
I can hear him
I'm just
now.
running
Can
around?
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're just frozen.
Yeah.
Oh,
now,
you're kind of
Oh,
back.
you
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
we'll just go on to the next team. The Wizards brought Middleton 17 million over 3 years. I mean, he got paid. He'll be a good veteran for them. They're a young team. Hopefully he can I think he'll actually really help Debancer. He's a guy who just knows how to get to his spots, knows how to self-create. Debancer, he's got an unreal high ceiling. He has potential to be arguably the best player in the league. I think there's no one that disagrees with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Middleton is a guy who I think a lot of what Middleton does is stuff that AJ needs to learn to do. So having him there, hopefully that helps him. They also extended Trey, 212 mil over 4 years. Fair enough. I'm glad that Trey wants to stay there. I think that's the best situation for him because they have so much defense around him. Um, yeah, I like it. They didn't really do too much, but they don't need to. They just need to keep it rolling with the core that they have. What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, it's good to see Trey get paid. Being a Hawks fan, look, it's sad to see him leave, but I'm glad he's getting paid over there. I think they're going to be a very, very fun team. I think they're still getting slept on a little bit, but it all depends on health. If they're
I
all healthy, they are a very, very solid team.
I think they could be a playoff team.
I agree.
I honestly do. A lot of their guys are, coming into the years of their career where they start making those big jumps. And even if AD, I mean, I was going to talk about later, but I may as well say now, AD got asked how many games he's playing this season. He said all 82. Now, I seen a comment saying that that's like McDonald's saying they're going to fix the ice cream machine. It's just not going to happen. But
It's
even
not.
if he can play 40, realistically 50, 60 games, that'd be great for them. But even with just Trey and the defense around them and the shooting in the regular season, that's proven to translate to a lot of winning. So
This is how confident I am in his ability not to play that many games. If AD plays more than 60 games, I will eat a whole thing of these.
All right, so we don't got to worry about
please,
that.
AD, please,
60 games
60 games,
minimum.
60 games.
Yeah,
You might
I
die. Wait, Corey, can you read what it says on the back of the box?
I do
we'll
not
read it. We'll
consume.
read it later before.
Okay, because I read it before. I was the one who ordered them and I gave it to Corey. I'm scared for him.
Yeah, we'll read it just before he eats it, so everyone knows. Um, yeah, I actually will go out on a limb. I will almost guarantee. I think the Wizards are making the playoffs next year. I think they will. Um, obviously, this extension clearly shows that Trey is a part of their future. I wasn't sure what that was, if that was their intention, but they're buying in on him. I think it's cool. I like their team. I like the young assets. I think everyone will develop, and then AD and Trey, nice additions. I'm very curious to see how they look. So that's every team, every move this off season. There obviously are still some big name, or not. There are some okay names out there available. Obviously, Jalen Duren yet to sign his extension. Draymond Green, same thing. James Harden, same thing. Bradley Beal, Russell Westbrook, and DeRozan are all free agents
I
too.
I saw that the Kings apparently said they weren't interested in re-signing Ross. I think he would have been good for Akoff's development. I'm really high on Akoff. I'm not really sure who will sign Ross, but I'm not necessarily a huge Ross fan, but I do respect him. I am a fan. I'm not like a diehard Ross fan, but I do respect him and I do want to see him on a team because he just is one of those players who plays with so much heart, so much effort. He deserves to be on an NBA roster, regardless of fit and things like that, even if he goes to a bad team and just helps young players develop, even if that's what his career is now. He deserves to be in the NBA. Bradley Beal, I think he, he didn't really he wasn't really healthy last year. Be good to see him healthy again, even if he can come off a bench for a good team and bring in some scoring if they need it. DeRozan, curious to see where he would go. Jack, you said you had some things to talk about in that regard for teams for DeRozan.
Did I?
I believe you did when I mentioned DeRozan got waived. You said we'll talk about potential teams later.
Yeah, that was just in general. I don't really have
Um,
anything boring.
okay. Well, yeah, be interesting.
Yeah.
I think Harden, Draymond, and Duran are most likely gonna re-sign. I
Well,
could
they're
see
all
them going to other teams, but I think they'll re-sign.
yeah. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I've seen DeRozan linked to Toronto and a possible reunion. I don't know if that's really the best fit
Drake
for them.
doesn't want him back. That's
Um, but yeah, I agree with what Lockie said with Russ being a locker room leader. I think he definitely adds a lot of value, especially in training sessions. He goes hard. I don't
It's
really have
it's sad to
anything else
see
to say.
to see him. struggle to find a spot.
Yeah, it's a unique play style that didn't really translate to older years. What do you think, Corey? Anything to say about these players, or should we move on?
Let's fucking move on.
All right. Well, this next segment, I will take it away. It is the weekly annual spelling bee.
Can I try to spell while eating one of these fucking things?
No, wait till after.
No, because we got a quiz and stuff. We need you functioning.
Let's
Do you have a
Oh,
whiteboard?
jeez. Fucking hell.
let's
Do you have a
get through
whiteboard?
this.
Do I have my whiteboard? No, I do not. I
Just
You can spell it
out.
out loud. You can spell it out loud if you like.
yeah, I'll just say it.
So it'll be Corey versus Jack. Jack, you have a whiteboard, I believe. So could you write it down so we know there's no tomfoolery?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a reoccurring thing. You're spelling some of the players you drafted last week.
Oh fuck! I dropped. Oh,
And he knows who he drafted. Okay.
oh, Dirk Nowitzki.
International players.
So there's only 3 today. So the first
If you pick
name
fucking
you
Dirk,
have to
I'm gonna
spell
shoot.
is going to be the first player you drafted.
The first pick.
Second player in the
Oh, Manu.
entire draft, Manu Ginobili. So you're going to have to spell Manu Ginobili.
Oh, Manu. M-A. Fuck, actually. It's N-U. It's not M-U. It's N-U.
Yeah, yeah.
Manu? Yeah. I know. Fucking hell. Terrible.
Ginobili.
Ginobili.
G-I-N-A. What did I already say?
Gina is where you got to.
Ginobili. Fuck. G-I-B-I-L-O-E-I. Some? I don't think so.
So you spelt it Ginabiloi.
Spelled it wrong.
Oh, yeah. I spelled it.
You spelled it wrong. Jack, how did you spell it?
I spelled Manuginobilli.
Yep, Jack is correct. So there's 1 point to Jack, 0 points to Corey. Now,
Ginobili. Great.
moving on
Oh, fuck.
from your
You
first
say
draft
Giannis
pick.
Antetokounmpo, I'm going to shoot you.
Just
I'm going to shoot you.
just relax. Moving on from your first draft pick to your last, you have to spell Kristaps Porzingis.
What? Oh, fuck me sideways. Kristaps?
Wait for us to end the video, mate.
Can I spell Tingus Pingus?
You know what? If you spell Tingus Pingus, I'll give you a point because I know you're not spelling the next name right.
You're going to make me go 0 and 3.
So spell
Very-
Tingus Pingus if you like.
It's not a word.
Tin. Ting. G.
Just spell Chris.
I-S. Tingus.
You spelled Tingus right. Now, how do you spell Pingus?
Pingus. P-I-N-G-I-S.
I don't even know if that's right. I think it is. You know what? We'll give Corey a point. All right, Jack, how do you spell Kristaps Porzingis?
Yeah, go on, Jack. Make it
Kristapsporzingis.
All right, well, Jack is correct. So this means it is 2-1. If Jack misspells this next name
I already know
and
what it
Corey spells it right, we'll go to a tiebreaker, which I don't have a name prepared for, so that will be interesting. But I don't think that will happen. So for the final player, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
As I said last week, Jack's the only motherfucker in the world who knows how to spell all this.
Done.
This is not a fair fight. I would have won if it wasn't for this.
Spell it.
All right, Corey, if you want, you can spell Thanasis Antetokounmpo.
No, yeah, you can fucking fuck you, okay?
All right, for the viewers listening, Corey is still thinking.
He is not having an orgasm. He is thinking.
Yeah. you want to start, Corey?
You go first.
Okay, because I guarantee you won't remember. All
I
right.
can't even put it into Google because I don't know how to spell it.
All right, you know what? If Jack spells this, he can have it.
GIANNISANTETOKOUNMPO.
All right, and Jack is the winner yet again with a score of 3-1, even though that one has an asterisk on it.
Okay.
I fucking hate that segment.
Corey, you're gonna have to do some homework, mate.
Next week you might get me, mate. Next week, if we do regular words, you might have me. All right, we're gonna build an NBA player, which Lockie has created this segment. I'm not really sure what we're in for. I don't think Corey knows what we're in for either.
Yeah, so essentially it's just like one of those fun website games where you have to try to build an NBA player. I'm just gonna share my screen. This might take a while.
Give me Shaq's dick. I mean, what?
That's his security card.
All right, can you guys see
Oh,
this?
Jesus. Yes.
So it's going to take a while to load up. Apologies for that. Essentially, we can either build a guard or a big. Now, there's different categories we choose from. So we spin a wheel and it spins a team and then a player from that team. And we can choose, I believe it's between like finishing, handles, passing, shooting. And then there's like athletic categories like speed, bounce.
Okay.
And then there's categories like intangibles like clutch and leadership.
Okay.
And then once you draft your player, you also get two respin. So if you spin the wheel and get a player you don't want to choose, you can use a respin. Obviously, we should probably try to save that towards the end of our picks. And then you simulate a season. So you can spin to get put on a random team, you simulate your season, and then they give you like a ranking.
I reckon we go with a guard because
This still hasn't
all
loaded. Yeah, we're all guards, so let's draft a guard. If you want to see us draft a big, we can maybe do that next week. If you know what, I'll put a poll up. I'll put a poll up on the Instagram. If we get enough people saying they want to see it, we'll do it next week.
doing that. I have one more thing about Summer League. We remember our boy Robbie, the Lakers Summer League player. I got some more nicknames for you. I got double the nicknames for you. So
Okay.
I want your reactions to this. Okay, we got Shane Gillis Alexander. We got we got Marshmallow Anthony. we got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, obviously. We got Dominique Milkins. We got Shaquille Oatmeal. We got Alan Four Iverson because of his glasses. We got Bam. I can't see you. I don't get that one. We got Kevin McPaler. We got the White Llama.
That's a fucking goated nickname.
We've got D. White Howard. We've got LaQuant Frames. We've got Frames Worthy. We got LeBron Frames. We got No Air Jordan. We got Dork Nowitzki. We got Nikola Nurdic. We got Slew Alcindor. We got Steph Blurry, Shine Kemp, Spud White, Fair Jordan, and Larry Nerd.
Fair Jordan.
He is just becoming a legend in the sport, and I'm proud.
Coming Brian Scalabrine, just of this era.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've got this loaded up now, so we can start. Would you like me to do the first spin?
Oh yeah.
Go on, brother.
All right. Here we go. Philadelphia 76ers. We had Jaylen Brown. So, as you can see here,
His left hand.
we get jump shot, finishing, passing, handles, perimeter defense, speed, bounce, size, basketball IQ, and leadership and clutch. Now, I played this a few rounds. I'm going to say now, the physical tools are very easy to find because even role players have good physicals. Even some of this stuff, the mental stuff, these grades are only high in the best players. So try to get those early. Jaylen Brown, those aren't too high. I think we should take finishing personally.
Finishing.
Yeah, he should finish all over us.
Yeah,
Okay.
finish. You need to be able to finish.
Jaylen Brown finishing.
Okay, go.
Spin again.
Okay. Give us
Marcus Smart.
Defense, perimeter defense.
I think
perimeter defense.
He's got
Or
a basketball IQ.
Take his IQ. What's his
I don't know.
defense?
Are we going to get an A perimeter defender?
It's pretty easy to find.
Okay, we'll go IQ then.
Okay.
We're going to be diving on every loose ball.
Clippers. Derrick Jones Jr. Ooh.
Bounce. Athleticism.
Bounce.
Bounce. Yes.
Oh my
Bounce.
god, we're goated right
Look
now.
Look at those bunnies right here.
Oh my god, the visuals.
I can't even see the overall because this thing's in the way.
Give us handle. Give Kyrie. Oh no.
Max Christie. Now jump shot's not bad. A minus. We could respin player or team.
Go.
The thing is, if we respin player, we could get Kyrie.
We could get Caleb Barton.
But like, it's not very high percentage that we will get Kyrie.
Yeah, I
think
think
take his jump shot. I feel like that's not bad. I feel like we will get someone that has very low everything.
Yeah. So what do you reckon? Jump
I
shot?
reckon take the jump shot.
Well, what do we have left? Oh, yeah.
We still have heaps. We could get someone who's
just
like the end of the bench and has like be everything.
The Kings. Oh fuck, we're respinning.
Nick Clifford.
Respin team.
Fuck no.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
sure. Can't have no sack on
no.
Oh, fuck.
It's Michael Jr.
Oh, yeah,
size. Size, yeah.
6'8". Oh, 6'9".
With an 6'11" wingspan.
Jesus Christ.
That's good. Spurs.
Oh,
Kelvin Johnson.
Oh, Jesus.
We could respin player because there's some good players, or we could
take.
Oh, can we get Wemby or can we only get guards?
No, I think you can only get 1 through 3.
We could get Dylan Harper's. Oh, we already have finished him in Castle.
Well, we have 5 attributes left. I think we should honestly just take one of these ones and save this.
No, fucking.
Because what if we get speed? We have one more option, like it's speed, and we get Cole Anderson.
Well, then we will be Jesse Peters.
So do you just want to respin?
What do you think, Corey? You can decide.
Oh, fuck it. Respin it. Respin it.
Give us Fox.
Come on. Yeah. Give us
like handles.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
Big brain.
Until we get someone shit here, but that's fine.
Here we go, Miami. Pele Larson.
We got your worst fucking player. Let's go.
I wouldn't go that far. I just don't think these are his great attributes. I guess we just take speed.
Yeah.
Sure. Speed's not the most important thing in basketball anyway.
Exactly. Oh, fuck me.
Dillingham.
Oh, if we had handles still. Oh.
I guess passing, because we're 6'9", we can technically be a small forward.
Technically, yeah, you're right.
Fuck, if we got him for handles,
overall.
Him for handles would have been the move.
Minnesota, Josh Green, defense.
Yeah, fuck, that's good enough.
I told you.
If we get Brunson.
Warriors?
Well, we could have respun them and got someone shit too.
All right. Well, we get an 89 overall. It's a slasher.
That's a good looking player.
Simulate season.
Simulate our season. See how we did.
Spin what team?
Go to
Miami.
We're on the Hawks. Corey's team. Running the point, apparently.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Risa Shea's still here in this universe.
With Rob Dillingham's pass.
Simulate season.
Not bad.
54 and 28 with a 3rd seed. We averaged 26, 7, and 6.
Holy shit.
We got MVP.
That's just not realistic.
Yeah.
We can go in the playoffs. Tip off.
No way.
Oh my god.
I didn't move this over.
Can we simulate round?
Skip I think I'll skip the whole thing.
Yeah, I reckon we do that.
All right.
Just see how we go.
We lost in the conference finals in 7.
Oh, okay.
These are our stats in the conference finals. Looks like we played decently. Do we want to see our GOAT status?
Sure.
GOAT status. We didn't make the cut.
Wow.
Okay.
Report. Well. Best game, we dropped 36, 9, and 5 against Milwaukee.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was just a fun little game. Do we want to play again, or do we want to get to the quiz?
I think.
Fuck no.
Yeah, let's get to the quiz. Have you boys been studying?
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean, that was a fun game. Interesting to see. I feel like if there's some popular games like that, websites and stuff like that, we can maybe do it briefly. But I'm keen for this quiz.
Okay. Now, you boys know nothing about this quiz. We're going to do multiple
We are
rounds.
completely unprepared, have not been told
Yeah.
any information.
So the whole premise of this quiz is things that happened in the 2025-2026 season, considering we've just exited the
I was not really tapped in, but okay.
Okay. So for my first round, you guys are going to go one at a time. And you guys are going to try to name every player who scored 50 points in a game last season. It's funny that Lachy mentioned in the car, if there's a topic like this, Corey could beat him. He did not know that I had already chosen this topic and this was the first one.
I honestly...
We're going to go one by one. I am going to allow Corey to go first.
Can I just say, when it comes to quizzes, these type of questions, specific years, specific stats, these are my worst things.
Look, you're gonna win. Shut up. Let's play.
So I might be cooked here.
You'll be fine. So what? Just players who have hit.
Okay. Can you name and you get a you can get a bonus point. There are 3 players that did it twice. If you can guess which one did it twice, you can get a bonus point.
So I start?
Yeah. Who's your guess?
Austin Reeves.
Ding, ding, ding. 1 point for Corey. Lachy, your turn.
Luca.
Just Luca. Ding, ding, ding. He was one of the players.
Did he not score twice?
He did do it twice. You didn't guess it.
I thought we just had to guess the player. I knew he scored it twice.
You have to say he scored twice.
I didn't know. I thought we just had to guess the players that scored twice.
Okay, we can do that from now on. There's 2 more. Did you say Cade Cunningham, Corey?
Yeah, he had one of the worst 50-point games ever.
He actually didn't score 50 in that game.
He didn't?
He had 40.
Oh,
He
yeah.
had 45.
Wait, so how many players did score 50? How many players are we guessing?
11.
11? Okay, and it's just
Wait,
whoever
he
gets
did
the
not have
most.
50?
Whoever gets 6 first.
Okay, I'm going to write down.
What the fuck?
I'm going to write down who has been guessed.
Okay, Lachy, it's your go.
I'm going to say Shea.
Correct. Corey, it's your turn.
Jokic?
Correct. Jokic scored it twice. Everyone else 1 time. Locky's turn.
I'm going to say Brunson.
Jalen Brunson.
I'm going to give you another Jalen. Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown?
I was going to say him.
Really? Okay.
He did not.
I thought he had one. Oh, no. Who am I missing? Jalen Brown did have one?
No, he did not.
I want to say Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey. Ding, ding, ding. He did.
He did.
He had 1.
Didn't Norman Powell go for 50?
Is that a guess?
Yeah, I'll go.
That's
with
a
Norman.
guess.
No? I thought he had a massive game.
Bam Adebayo.
Correct.
He had an 80-point game. That
It's
doesn't
the
count.
83.
That's not that's
How did I not say that?
Plus, Corey, it's 50 plus. You
Oh,
scored
yeah.
50 or more.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4.
To be honest, there are some hard names on this list.
I've got 4, right, Jack? I only need 2 more.
Yeah, you only need 2 more, correct.
How many has Corey got?
2.
I've only got
Named
2.
6 out of the 11. So it's
Okay.
5 more players.
Fucking hell.
One that's done it twice.
Giannis?
No, there's 2 that you definitely should remember.
He just guessed Giannis, so it's my go.
Yeah.
Wemby?
Uh-uh.
I didn't think so.
I'll give you a hint. One of them happened on the first game of the season.
Fuck, that was so long ago.
Oh, wait, I got one. I know one.
Just give me a second.
Not that one, but I know one.
I'm trying to think of teams, players. Did Steph have a 50-point game?
Uh-uh.
Fuck.
Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag did have a 50-point game.
Twice.
He didn't ever
Didn't he?
have it. No, once. He had 48. He had
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, because his teammate didn't pass him the ball.
I
he
need
had
one
49.
more. I need one more.
Yeah, Lockie needs one more. Corey needs 4 more.
Yeah, fuck.
One of them, I'll give you a
played
hint. The
opening
player
night?
that scored 50 on the first game of the season was one of the most unlikely. Corey, just because you were down, I'm going to give you another hint. I really like one of the players that scored 50. I really like it,
What?
especially after recent events.
What? Fuck, I'm blanking hard, man. This is normally I'm really good with topics like this. You really like them.
Yes. Something about the combination of two things that I like about this player.
Grady Dick.
Is that a guess?
That's his guess. That's his guess.
Oh,
Uh-uh.
all right,
Lucky.
Jardel. You pick.
So, I was gonna say Quentin Grimes.
No.
No, okay, because I just thought he signed with the Lakers.
Oh,
Corey.
LaMelo Ball.
Uh-uh.
Fuck. Who am I forgetting?
I can't remember who played opening night. I remember it was Dallas versus San Antonio, and Wemby had like 40 or something.
I don't think it was opening night, but it was the first game of this player's season.
Oh,
What the fuck?
They're a starter, but they're very unlikely. To give you hints about the other positions,
What position
there
do
are
they play?
three. There are 3 point guards. No, sorry. 1.
I'm just gonna say Donovan Mitchell.
No.
Okay.
There's 4 players left. There's 2 point guards and 2 power forwards. They
Fucking
all start. Out of this list, 3 of them have been all-stars. One of them is an all-time player who is a bit past their prime.
Kevin Durant.
No.
Fuck.
He never scores 50, really.
Yeah, no, I was just staying a watch.
Out of their prime.
Fuck, power forward?
There's 2 power forwards and 2 point guards.
Is
2
the
of
one
the
that
players
was
left are on the same team.
is the one that was unexpected the point guard or the power forward?
It's power forward. To be honest, both power forwards are very unexpected. But
I feel
one
like we've spoken about this before.
Alright.
I would have called you about some stupid shit. Fuck, I'm blanking hard.
It's my guess, by the way, Corey.
Yeah, I'm still trying to think. Anyway,
Point guard.
Okay. One of the point guards is a Hall of Famer, first ballot.
You guessed him.
who the fuck are we forgetting?
I don't know. I'm terrible on the sport. I can't.
One of the point guards is top 5 in their position all time.
I already said Steph.
He might not be known as a point guard.
Oh, Harden.
Lockie takes the win with James
See,
Harden.
I literally thought Cleveland.
Okay.
I was like, nah,
He scored
Harden,
50?
I don't know.
Okay. The other one that you missed, Larry Markkinen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, favorite player. That makes
And
sense.
the 2 ones left, you named one of their teammates. There was 3 of them on the same team that scored 50.
Who?
It was Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray. Aaron Gordon
I
had
should have
50
said
in his
Jamal
first game
Murray.
of the season.
Yeah, I do remember now.
And Jamal Murray also scored it twice. Him and Jokic and Luka were the 3 that
Yeah,
scored
I do
twice.
remember that now. See, I just forget things like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So Lockie takes round 1. I have a unique one for round 2. Let me just get the list. Okay. Round 2 is a similar type of thing. We're going to name players who made 10 plus threes in a game last season.
Steph.
I will allow Lockie to go first.
Fuck.
Steph.
Sorry?
Steph.
That is correct. I feel a bit bad about that. I did not.
I was going to guess him anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, Corey, you'll go.
Wait, how many are we going for?
There's 9.
So we need 5. Okay.
Sorry, there's actually 8 of them. One player did it twice.
Okay.
Whoever guesses him gets 2. We'll do what it should have been, Lockie.
Fuck, Bam didn't even have 10 threes for 83, which is insane. Jamal Murray.
Corey with the double pointer. Jamal Murray had 2 10 3-point games, which were his 2 50-point games.
I'm going to say Grayson Allen.
Oh my fucking god, who's that guy? Didn't Dean Wade have 10?
No. Dean
I
Wade did.
swear someone on the Cavs had a random fucking massive game of threes.
Mm-hmm. Lockie, you'll go. I'm going to start giving a lot.
Reeves.
I'm going to start giving a lot more hints.
Yeah.
The last quiz should help you with this quiz. In case you have.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah. I'm blanking on
2 of the players from the last quiz are on this list that you have not named.
Fucking hell. I'm fucking jammed at the moment because I'm trying to think of who would be shooting.
Corey, 2 of the players were on the previous list.
Yeah, you've said that.
So who did we just name?
Can we get a shot clock?
Is it Luca?
Corey? No.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, Lockie, you'll go.
I'm going to say Tyrese Maxey.
Corey, you'll go.
Who else did we fucking name?
Why did I rub it off?
Corey, I'm going to give you a hint. One of the players is on your team.
Which one? My bandwagon team or the Hawks?
That's bad that you have to say that, but the Atlanta Hawks.
Fuck, he was on my team, was he? Oh, shit.
One of them is on your team. Still, currently, and was on your team last year.
CJ McCollum.
Correct.
Oh, thank fuck. He's the only one who can shoot.
Lockie, I'll give you a hint. One of the players has been in a lot of trade rumors.
LeBron James.
Have they been traded?
No, he's a solid starter on a useless team that did nothing this offseason but signed an old veteran.
Trey Murphy.
Correct. Corey, you're good. Considering I lay up one for Corey, I was going to give one to Lockie.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
The 50-point games will be very useful.
Michael Porter Jr.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
I'm just going to say Bam.
Incorrect.
Did he not make 10?
He made 7 out of 22 threes in his game.
Ooh.
Okay. Next
How
one.
about Duncan Robinson?
How about absolutely not? How about Lockie?
Okay.
Lockie. 2 players on the list that we just named.
I can't think of who we named.
Yeah.
It's not.
They were 2 of the players you struggled to name.
Oh my god. I've got my pick.
Aaron Gordon?
No.
Yeah, Aaron Gordon was one, yes.
Damn it. That's who I was going to pick. Fuck.
Corey, there's another one from that list. One more. We spoke about an older player.
Oh, James Harden.
Correct. This is
Thank
highly
God.
contested. All right, Lockie, it's your turn. We are down to 2 players.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Corey's up by 1. Corey just needs 1 to win. They are both role-playing white boy shooters. Do with that what you will.
Is one on the Cavs?
They are both white boy shooters. Do with that what you will. It's Lockie's turn.
Kevin Herter.
It is Lockie's turn, and you were incorrect anyway.
Okay. Well, that helped me out.
Lockie, you can now guess twice in a row,
Okay.
considering Corey does not respect the rules of the game.
I'm gonna say Max Struess.
Incorrect. What is your next guess?
Ooh, that's a good pick.
These boys are undoubtedly white.
There's not a lot of them in the league.
They both play for the same color team. They both play for a green team.
Peyton Pritchard.
Incorrect. Corey.
Fuck, who's that other white guy? Shit. What's his name? He fucking shoots a really high arcing three. Fucking hell. What's his name?
I don't know. You have to
get
tell
his
me.
name. Right.
5, 4,
Yeah, just give it a Lockie.
3.
I have no
Lockie,
idea.
your turn.
AJ Green.
Correct. We have a tie game.
Yes.
Oh, fuck's sake, we're still
There
gonna
is
get
one player left.
What's that cunt's name? LeBron James.
Incorrect. He
He
is
is
not in fact white.
undoubtedly white.
Lockie. Bench player.
On a green team, mainly green.
100% green.
It's the Celtics. You gotta name that white guy.
Hugo Gonzalez.
Incorrect. Who can name the Celtics white player first? Corey.
Yeah, I think I know who it is then.
Fuck, what's
Corey.
his name?
He has the same name as the tax man.
What?
Uncle Who.
Who?
Uncle Who takes the tax.
Fucking what?
Uncle Who is the tax man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Corey, what do you live in?
What was that, sorry?
What do you live in?
Oh my god.
He's Googling.
Corey, you better not be Googling.
He's literally Googling.
Shut your phone off.
Sam
Corey. Lockie
Nah,
has
that's-
won the second round due to cheating.
What? So many
Uncle
white
Sam
guys.
takes the tax. Come on. Corey,
there
you
what?
can't fucking cheat.
Why
No,
did I forget Sam Hauser existed?
Corey, you cannot cheat. That is against the rules.
Was I right though? That guy's the guy.
Yeah,
who-
because you fucking Googled the answer, you idiot. Okay.
Whoa. So engy all the time.
Because you can't cheat in a quiz.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm making myself look stupid.
Okay. Moving on.
Such an engy man all the time.
Can you guess NBA players that had a 17-plus assist game last season?
Oh, fucking shoot me. No, I can't. Get off.
How many?
They had to have had more than 17. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. Corey, you can go first. Corey, you can go first.
Jokic.
Yes, correct.
Luca.
Incorrect. Corey.
Fuck. Josh Giddey.
Correct. You guys have both guessed number 1 and 2. They both had a high of 19. Jokic did it 3 times. Giddey did it twice. Everyone else on this list has done it once.
Harden.
Incorrect. There is still one
Oh my
All-Star.
God.
The rest are not.
Oh, Tyrese didn't play this year. All-Star too. Shea.
Incorrect.
When does what?
Who knows? He might have passed it around one game and fucking
Trey?
Incorrect.
I know he barely played.
The All-Star is definitely someone you would expect this from.
Yeah, I feel like I should have guessed that guy.
I can't even think of the All Stars at this current period of time.
There are 2 brothers on this list too.
Steph?
Incorrect. I don't think Seth Curry was getting 17 assists in a game.
Mello.
No, incorrect.
What? What?
What?
I know the brothers, I think.
Mitchell?
Incorrect.
Fuck. Just trying to name guards.
One of the players got traded recently.
Jarmart.
Very recently.
Is that Corey's guess?
No.
count?
That's not my fucking guess.
That means I get 2.
I'm over this quiz. 17. Shit. Michael Porter Jr.
It's my turn.
I am going to deduct a point from Corey for that answer.
Can I get 2 again? Because he's just guessed 3 times in a row.
Yes, there's 2 brothers.
All right, Andrew and Ryan Nemhard.
Correct.
Fuck's sake, man.
Lockie, if you can guess this last All-Star, you will be up 3-0.
Was he an All-Star this year?
Correct. He was All-NBA this year. He was the leader of a very good team that played very well and had a very good record.
Oh, I know exactly who it is.
I know who it is too.
Who?
So guess. You'll go.
Is it my go?
Yeah, you get 3
Yeah, you got 3.
Oh, Cade.
Correct. Okay. Lockie's up 3-0. We have one more segment in this quiz.
Oh,
Luckily for Corey, this segment is worth 1,000 points.
beautiful.
You know what's crazy? I've had my worst showing possible.
Okay, we're going to ask round by round questions. Okay. Corey,
Yeah, mate.
can you name all 5 vowels?
No. A-I-U. Let's get off
Correct.
Let's get off it.
Okay. Lockie, you ready for this question? What is the smallest positive integer that is both a perfect square and a perfect cube, other than 1?
What?
Yeah, Lockie, answer that.
What is the smallest positive integer that is both a perfect square and a perfect cube, other than 1?
2.
Incorrect. It was 64. Okay. Corey's up 1-0.
How good?
Okay, Corey. On Moses' Ark, how many animals attended? If you can give me the exact answer, I'll give you 5 points.
What? Just
How many animals?
I have watched the movie. There's a
Just throw a guess out there.
25.
Incorrect. Moses did not have an ark. That was Noah. Moses had 0.
Good point. Good fucking point.
That one wasn't actually a question. We'll get back to our regular.
You know what's crazy? I was sitting there thinking, how many? Like, I would have said the same thing. But I was thinking, Corey's stupid. How could there be an uneven amount when there's 2 of everything?
Okay. Corey, this is my
Yeah.
question for you. How many free throws did Bam Adebayo attempt in his 83-point game?
26.
Incorrect. Lockie, would you like to steal?
36.
Incorrect. It was 43.
Oh, I knew it was one. He made 36.
He made 36 out of 40.
Yeah.
Give him half.
Okay. Lockie, it's your question. How many field goals did Bam Adebayo attempt in his 83-point game?
48.
Incorrect. Corey, would you like to steal?
43.
Correct. He
Fake
shot
fan.
20 out of 43.
Fake fan.
And then, of course, he shot 7 for 22 from 3. Okay, Corey, your question. What was the Hawks' record and seed last season?
Well, we were in the play-in, so
You get a point for both.
I think we were the 10th seed,
And what was your record?
and our record was
Just tell me how many wins.
44 wins.
Lockie, would you like to steal?
8th seed,
And how many wins?
41.
Incorrect. They were the 6th seed and they won 46 games.
I didn't think they were in the play-in, but I thought a Hawks fan would know that they were. So
Yeah. Okay.
I
Lockie.
didn't do much. I know CJ McCollum had a really crazy fucking 2 games and then called it.
Yeah.
I should have known they weren't in the play-in because they first the Knicks.
Okay, Lockie. What was the Heat's record and seed last season?
Hughes lost to the fucking Hornets. Sorry.
Were we the 9th seed?
And how many wins?
41.
Incorrect. Corey.
I'm going to say the 9th seed as well because I swear it was the 9th and 10th or some shit like that.
And how many
And
wins?
I think Hughes had 42.
Very bold of you to guess 10 after I just told you he was wrong. But they were the 10th seed and they had 43 wins. You were very close.
Fuck. I was very
Okay.
I was
Corey.
one of both.
Corey, can you name 12 players that were on the Hawks roster last season?
CJ McCollum,
Okay, that is 1.
Jalen Johnson,
That is 2.
Dyson Daniels,
That is 3.
Jock Landale, so what? That's 4.
Correct. 4. Yep.
We've got that a Congo guy, a Cog.
He starts.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know his name. It's a Cog.
If you can give me his nickname, I can give it to you.
All I know is he was on that Chino Hills team with.
I'm just going to give you Onyeka, sure.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
that's it. I know it started with O.
You're up to 5.
Nicola Alexander Walker. Is that his name? I don't know his first name. I know his last name.
Nikhil.
See, I'm close. I just don't know names.
You have 6. You have 6 to go.
So I basically got my starting lineup.
Yeah.
There's 6 players on the
Didn't
court.
come back to us for a bit?
Didn't who? Incorrect. He played for the Rockets.
I thought he came back. No, he didn't. So I got 6, do I?
Yep.
Fuck. Thick. I don't really watch our bench. Or if I'm watching it on YouTube, I don't watch all of it.
Okay.
Well, I can say Ricochet because,
Correct. You have 7.
Oh, now it's our really bench players. Oh, fuck. We got that one white guy who shoots a lot of threes. He's all tatted up. I couldn't tell you his name.
Corey, would you like to concede?
Yeah, I give up.
Okay. Notable names you forgot. Trae Young.
Yeah, but I was thinking about the team.
I know. Trae Young, Keaton Wallace, Gabe Vincent, Jacob Toppin, Kristaps
Gabe Vincent, that's who I was forgetting.
Asa Newell, Kaminga, Vic Krejci, Christian Koloko, Corey Kispert, Caleb Houston, Buddy Hield, Muhammad Gay.
Buddy Hield, I should have got.
Yeah, Tony Bradley. Okay, Lockie, can you name 12 players from the Miami Heat's roster last season?
He's a fucking...
Mate, I can name...
everyone.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can name 13.
All right, tell me.
Bam Adebayo.
Correct.
Tyler Hero, Jaime Hackers Jr., Khalil Ware, Norman Powell, Davion Mitchell, Simone Fontecchio, Andrew Wiggins, Nikola Jovic, Myron Gardner, Kashard Johnson, Kasparis Yakichonis, and Drew Smith.
Okay.
All right, Lockie, you get a point. You are now down 2-1 in this quiz to Corey.
Yeah, that seems right.
Okay.
Fuck, how long is this quiz?
Corey, who was the NBA All-Star Games MVP last season?
Last season,
Yep, this past season.
it was Kawhi Leonard.
Incorrect. Lockie.
Fuck, that was the season before.
Wait,
No, Kawhi Leonard
no, because they didn't win. Was
team
it
did
Ant?
not win the game. He
Was
did
it
have
Ant?
30. Huh?
Was it Ant?
Correct. Lockie's tied it up.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay. We all know that Damian Lillard won the three-point contest last season. Who placed second in the three-point contest last season? And for a bonus point, you can guess how many points they ended up with.
It was Devin Booker.
Look, it wasn't your go, but I'm going to give it to you. How many points did he end up with?
29. 'Cause he
Lockie,
missed
how
the
many
last
points?
two.
21.
Incorrect. He had 27. Damian Lillard had 29 to win.
Because he missed the last two that he should have made.
Lockie can now go the next two in a row. What team? Actually, no. We'll go back to Corey. What team had the
What?
worst?
Are you serious?
Hold on, let me double check this.
Hey, I'm not going to be laughing in a minute when I got to eat this chip. So
Okay. Who had the most dunks in the NBA last year?
Aaron Gordon.
Incorrect.
Shit.
Most dunks.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Please answer wrong.
You don't get a second chance.
Shut my balls.
I'm just gonna say Wemby. No, he barely played. Fuck.
Incorrect. You could keep going if you like. It was a center.
Go Bear.
Incorrect.
Jared Allen.
Incorrect.
It's not Jokic.
Jordan.
Sorry?
Jalen Jordan.
Jalen Duren?
Yeah.
Correct.
That was my next guess.
Okay. So Corey's now up 4-2.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go to my next question, which is who hit the most game winners in last year's season?
Bronson.
Correct.
You slut.
I am going to allow one guess for each of you to guess one of the next two guys for a bonus point.
Shay.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Curry.
Incorrect. It was Josh Giddey and Emmanuel Quickly, obviously. Which NBA team led the league in three-point percentage last year?
Celtics.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Fire off round. One by one. Go.
New York.
Pistons.
Incorrect. No. Pistons would have
Nuggets.
been towards the bottom. Nuggets, correct. 4-4. Okay.
For fuck's sake.
Can I just say we're tied after Corey was allowed to guess multiple times, and I got the fucking
Lucky,
perfect
stop being
angle of a
sore loser,
triangle.
mate. Stop.
Okay.
So Corey, how are you?
Corey, I'm going to ask you a question. I
Yes.
need you to remember something. How much exact time was left after OG's big tip in the NBA Finals? Game 4. After OG's big tip went in, how much time was left on the clock?
0.6.
Lockie, I would like you to guess.
I'm pretty sure it's 0.6.
I would like you to guess. You both want to stay there because it's whoever gets it closest wins this whole video.
0.6. Oh, it won't work, Lucky. You got to move.
0.7.
Okay. The actual time left
Lucky's going to get it.
was 1.2 seconds, which makes Lockie the winner of the first ever NBA quiz on the 3DMPs podcast. I thought I would give Corey an advantage, obviously. If it had gone to a tiebreaker, my question was going to be name the exact amount of points Luka Doncic scored last season, and the closest answer was going to.
So unfortunately right here is where Jack does disconnect for good, so the ending of this video isn't how we planned, but to end it off, let's take a look at Corey eating the world's hottest chip.
The world's hottest chip. Fucking, we'll see how we go. Oh, fucking hell. All right. That is fucking instant too.
Explain what you're going through right now.
It's stale. Holy fuck, Lockie. Oh my fucking god, bro.
You're gonna try to stay on the screen.
Holy fuck, it's actually burnt my throat. It's pretty bad. Should I eat another?
Yes. Yes, you should.
I'm already fucking feeling like shit anyways. Why'd I do that?
He's